Germany's economy for 2021 is now projected to be around $4.2 trillion. Although difficult to comprehend, this sum of money is still less than the combined market value of the world's two most valuable brands, Apple and Saudi Aramco, which have a combined market capitalization of $5 trillion. Germany is the world's fourth richest country, with a $4.2 trillion economy. When this metric is examined, it is clear that it does not represent the wealth of any single person, but rather the wealth of the total value of all finished goods and services produced in Germany during a given time period. This means that only Japan, China, and the United States have larger economies than Germany. So how did Germany become the richest country in Europe? Germany is a financial powerhouse because it is a founding member of the European Union. It is also the world's second most populous country, trailing only Russia. To understand why Germany is so prosperous, consider how Germany's GDP compares to that of other European countries. In terms of US dollars, the United Kingdom comes in just below them with $3.1 trillion, followed by France, $2.9 trillion, Italy, $2.1 trillion, and finally Russia, $1.6 trillion. However, because of the sanctions imposed as a result of Russia's invasion of Ukraine, the size of Russia's GDP is likely to be much lower than this estimate. Germany thus easily claims the title of richest nation on the continent in terms of GDP. In 2016, Germany had the largest trade surplus in history, totaling more than $300 billion. As a result of its strong economic performance, Germany became the world's largest capital exporter in 2019, exporting nearly $2 trillion in goods and services. In 2019, Germany produced approximately 3.5 million vehicles, accounting for approximately 20% of all exported cars globally, with total automotive sales totaling approximately €500 billion. In Germany, this sector employs 800,000 people and accounts for roughly 10% of the country's GDP. BMW, Mercedes, Audi, and Porsche are among the most well-known brands in the world. German automobiles are known worldwide for their quality and value. Volkswagen is Germany's largest corporation, with $278 billion in revenue in 2019. It is the 133rd most valuable brand, with a market valuation of approximately $105 billion. What amazes me is that at the time of filming, Apple, the most valuable company, had a market cap of about $2.7 trillion, which is 27 times less than a corporation of this caliber. Germany is the richest country in Europe in terms of GDP. However, as previously stated, this does not accurately reflect its population's wealth. Consider the Soviet Union as an example. Although it was a hugely prosperous empire, the average person living there was impoverished. Instead, consider GDP per capita, which is a more accurate measure of citizens' actual wealth. Germany is ranked 12th in Europe and 17th worldwide in this category. So, not bad, but clearly not up to where the total GDP places them. However, it should be noted that some of the countries ranked higher than Germany have extremely small populations, such as San Marino and Luxembourg, which have 34,000 and 642,000 people, respectively. As a result, comparing a country with 84 million people is unfair. Despite Germany's status as a financial powerhouse, these figures do not lie. When compared to neighboring countries, its people are frequently less wealthy. Germany ranks 8th in Europe and 11th globally, with an average salary of slightly more than 54,000 USD or 50,000 euros. So, again, not the worst, but also not the best. When it comes to massive wealth, Germany has the fourth highest number of billionaires in the world. There are approximately 134 billionaires. Only India, China, and the United States have more. According to this, there are 3 billionaires for every 2 million citizens in Germany. There is no doubt that Germany has greatly benefited from the euro by allying with slower-growing southern European countries. Germany adopted a far weaker currency exchange rate than would have been the case otherwise. The Deutsche Mark would have been far stronger than the euro because Germany is one of the world's few countries with a balance of payments surplus. However, this has significantly increased Germany's exports, making them more affordable to international consumers. Furthermore, Germany's modern economy has relatively low levels of private debt. During the 1990s, the rest of Europe devoured cheap loans. However, German businesses and individuals refused to overspend. Borrowing is frowned upon in Germany. It is assumed that if you must borrow, something is wrong with you. Unlike its European counterparts, Germany has benefited from this, particularly in recent years. Because Germany was mostly prepared when banks stopped lending during the 2008 financial crisis and recession, consumers and businesses did not need to cut back on spending to reduce their debt levels. Germany is strategically located in Europe, has access to the sea, and has excellent river connections, making it an ideal location for the development of astronomical wealth. Because of its strategic location, Germany can serve markets throughout Europe. Furthermore, it has access to both iron and coal, allowing it to produce steel and generate electricity without the need for imports. When the Germans emerged from World War II, their culture emphasized the importance of perseverance, thrift, education, and group effort, an ideal combination for developing prosperous businesses and industries. Despite the country's shattered infrastructure, many intelligent people were able to restore it with the help of the Marshall Plan. This gradually improved their financial situation. Prior to World War II, Germany was known for producing high-quality items, and after the war, German businesses capitalized on this reputation by producing commodities such as automobiles, industrial equipment, chemicals, and electronics. Germany's political system has been remarkably stable since World War II. When reunification became a viable option, the West Germans acted quickly and invested heavily to facilitate the process. Despite the high cost of reunification, there was little opposition in German society. To summarize, Germany is a resource-rich, centrally located country with a sizable population that shares the values required for success and a very stable political system. That's all I've got to say about Germany's wealth and economic history. Please share your thoughts on Germany's economy and whether you anticipate any new trends in the comments section below. With that, this is Visionomics. Signing out.